Yes, sir. Welcome to the Collective Development, where we strive to take away the stigma from independent music. I am your host, Silk the Chakra. Follow me on all platforms at Silk the Chakra, SILKDA, chakra like it's spelled. Live in the studio with me today, man. We got Moat Williams coming in on the way. Guest host, you know what I'm saying? But for right now, we got my dog Urban America sitting in on the studio with me, man. Say what up to the people, bro.
And we here. Get the party started.
Yes, sir. All right, so I'm gonna fill y'all in a little bit about what we got going on here with the collective. You know what I'm saying? So, Collective Development is a show geared towards helping the independent artists develop their craft and develop more of their skills and what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Collective Development is all about. And the collective comes from this concept about the co-creative collective that I was reading about in this book called Conversations with God. So if you're familiar with Conversations with God, then you know I already read about the co-creative collective. But it's just an invitation for everybody to work together, think together, build together, create together, the co-creative collective. And this is Collective Development. I appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, I hope y'all like that groove right there. Once again, this is season 1, episode 1 of Collective Development, man. So go ahead, make sure you tune in to B100 on YouTube, all social media platforms, all major platforms where you can get your music at. B100 is right there. All you got to do is type in BE100, B100. Let's get it. So definitely, first things first, today I want to kick things off with, we'll call it a collective development tip of the day. So I was at All the Smoke Showcase this past Tuesday. Shout out to my boy AD. Shout out to the folks over there at Bonfire. But I was at All the Smoke on Tuesday, and I was watching artists just, stand around, smoke, you know what I'm saying, do what they do. And I realized, like, when it comes down to be an independent artist, you can never underestimate the value of networking. You can never underestimate the value of the people that you are in the room with, whether you know these people or not. So I know all the time y'all get folks beating y'all over the head as far as independent artists telling you to network. But for me, what that always meant was, I don't necessarily got to talk to everybody in the room, but I like to read the room and I like to evaluate what's going on. And then I like to see, who got on the fly suit, or, you know what I'm saying, who's standing next to the artist that everybody's trying to get next to. Who is the cat that he's constantly talking to? Who is the guy who he lean over and whisper in his ear? Those be the guys or the people that I target when I'm out networking, because I don't believe in talking to everybody. Everybody ain't gonna value your time the same way. Everybody's not gonna see what you got going on the same way. So you gotta be very selective. You gotta choose your battles. You ain't gotta get 27 numbers every time you go out as an independent artist. But I would definitely suggest you read the room, find the most important people in that room, and make sure you at least connect with them or network with them on a level. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna kick it over to my homeboy, Urban America. See what you think about this this networking. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that? Because I know you be out on the city doing what you do.
I'm glad you said that, because that's really the number one thing that I see people not do. It's almost like this, right? It's like, okay, you at the show. You came here to perform, to show off your music, right? Why waste your own time and not make sure that you are building connections with these people? Because guess what? When you at an open mic or when you at a showcase and things like that, everybody's not there to see you.
Facts.
Right? You don't get to the place where everybody is there to see you until you selling tickets to your own concert. So when everybody's not there to see you, that means they don't give a fuck about you. I mean, that means they don't care about you. My fault, y'all.
You good.
Look, that means they don't care about y'all. They don't care about you until you give them a reason to. You know what I'm saying?
You got to create the supply and demand,
exactly.
right?
You create the supply and demand. A lot of people think that it's just about, okay, I did my hot song and I got everybody clapping. They forgot about you 10 seconds after you got off stage because the next person is back on stage.
They don't even remember.
They don't even remember you.
You just another cat.
And if you had the best song of the night, they're going to go home and try to remember your song and can't even pull it up on Google because they forgot.
So also what I think it's just as important to read the room and figure out who you're talking to and figure out who you want to invest your time in. But I think the follow through, the follow up, you know, we always get numbers at the events. We always shake hands at the events. We always say, yeah, we need the link. We need the link. That's like, that's everybody's favorite phrase. Like, hey, man, we need to work. Yeah. We need the link. We need to do this. So the follow up is just as important. If you're going to link with a cat, somebody you decided you really going to invest your time in and you really want to get yourself to the next level, man, the quickest way to do that is to get somebody else to the next level.
Absolutely. So if we're going to tell them that, then let's give them a plan. Let's give them a plan of action. So here's your plan of action, right? You go, you do your show, you connect with people, get Instagrams, get numbers or whatever. Commit to yourself that anybody who you network with and exchange information with, the very next day you will reach out to them.
At least.
Send a text, make a phone call, build a connection. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, you could see if they about what they say or not.
Facts.
You've done your part now. You know what I'm saying? Because oftentimes, the same way you telling people, yeah, we're going to link. Other people telling you we're going to link. Everybody's going to do the same thing.
Right.
So oftentimes, all it takes is what? That first connection.
Right.
To go ahead and build something. You got to take that step.
I always make it a point to, like, you know, because getting somebody IG these days is just as good as getting a phone number. It's almost a direct contact with an immediate response every single time. So you get their IG these days. I typically will go ahead and send out a DM through the IG real quick, like right then and there on the spot, so they'll kind of remember. So
IG is a new tech. When the last time you got a girl phone number? Yeah.
I ain't got a chick number in a minute, bro. It really do be, hey, Shawty, what's your IG?
I bet you got a lot of Instagrams.
Yeah, I got a lot of Instagrams. It'd be like, Shawty, what's your IG? You know what I'm saying? That's the quickest way to get in touch with me these days.
Let me get your IG. We already know IG is the currency.
Big facts. Big facts. So I'm glad y'all tuned in. I want y'all to stay locked in right here. Collective Development, B100 Radio. We're going to take a quick one song break and then we coming right back. You understand me? So stay tuned. Yes, sir.
Background.
This record right here is by Moat Williams. It's called Beautiful Day.
What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Yeah. What a beautiful day. Yeah. What a beautiful day. What you gonna do with it when I come through spinning? Cause I be around like the spinners on the wax. So man going solo on you niggas 2020 like a Richard with the hat. Bro, yeah, the kid singing knowing he got elevator floors. I've been bitter since the first. Healing since I threw that hearse up in the dirt. Cause it hurt. Through the hard time and memories, come memorials and anniversaries, turning my misery, reconnecting my energy, counting my blessings, deep diving, coming up with the treasure. Counting this shit. Master Musa went gold with the pyramids. Records. Who could have put it together better for your worst weather? I got 7 background. What a beautiful day, yeah. What a beautiful day, Lord made. Yeah. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day, real day, and I ain't late. Yeah. What a beautiful day. Yeah. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. The kids in the pool, the family gang. Yeah. What a beautiful day. Yeah. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. The travel the globe, wild way. Yeah. beautiful day without the black man getting sprayed.
Puff, puff, pass till you can't no more. Glass drink sipping in the dance floor. Puff, puff, pass till you can't no more. Glass drink sipping in the dance floor. Come on.
What you say?
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 Everybody get up. Puff, puff, pass till you can't no more. Glass drink sipping in the dance floor. Puff, puff, pass till you can't no more. Glass drink sipping in the dance floor. Come on.
What you say?
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 Everybody get up.
What a beautiful day, man. Yeah. What a beautiful day, Lord. Yeah. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Real day and night late. Yeah. What a beautiful day. Yeah. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. The kids in the pool, the family gang. Yeah. What a beautiful day. Yeah. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. The travel the globe. Wild way. Yeah. What a beautiful day. Without the black man get sprayed.
Come on. Come on.
All right. Once again, that was Beautiful Day by my dog Moat Williams. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Moat, man. He on the way. Guess he's stuck in some of this ATL traffic, you know what I'm saying? So you know how that goes, especially if you're around the city, in the city, moving through the city, doing what you do, you know how that traffic can be. So Moat, we waiting on you, my boy. We waiting on you, but we gonna go ahead and keep it going. You understand me? So my dog Urban America was just asking me, he was like, man, do everything got to be about the artist or can we just chop it up? I mean, bro, we can chop it up. You know what I'm saying? But as long as, you know, artists walk away from the situation or walk away from this taping and feel like they was able to gain something, learn something, whatever. And I feel like we done already dropped about 3-4 jewels and it's only the first 13 minutes of the show. You feel me?
All we gonna do is drop jewels, though. All we gonna do is drop jewels. That's what we do. But look, so why did right? What do they say? They say you gotta destroy before you can build, right?
Right.
All right. Let's take the artist down a notch or two. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta keep it 100 with them because as we out here, you know what I'm saying. For those who don't know, you know what I'm saying. I'm in the music industry myself. You know what I'm saying. Artist development,
Specifically,
you know
artist development,
things of that nature. You know what I'm saying. So with that being said, I know a few things, but oftentimes, man, these artists that I see out here, like they really think that they got something going on and they don't.
Yeah.
Right? How many times we seen that?
Fact.
Where the way you moving and the way you looking at yourself and the way you interacting is really like on some Hollywood type stuff. Where what? When you trying to come in the game and make your move, the number one word is what? Humility.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But how many people we see out here moving with these egos, man? What's some of the most egregious behavior you've seen from an independent artist out here?
Well, I mean, when it comes to egregious behavior from independent artists, I've actually seen folks come through a spot or a venue and they really got the whole, you don't know me.
Yeah.
You don't know who I am.
Right.
And like, they might be 4
like,
deep.
I'm supposed to know you.
Right. They might be 4 deep coming to the door at the strip club. I only came in here to spend $125.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, you don't know me.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't gonna play my record?
I don't know you.
Or artists be approaching the DJ and they be wanting the DJ to drop their record. You know, you might pay a little elbow money, you know, a little elbow grease on it, you know what I'm saying, skim down with the DJ, and you waiting on your record to be played, and you thinking he's supposed to immediately just break up his groove and drop your record. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen artists just like egregiously like already on superstar status. You know what I'm saying? They just too far ahead of themselves to even be successful in the moment.
Why is that though? Why is that? I have an idea. I think it's too easy to make good music these days.
Facts.
There's a formula, right? And if you stick to the I was just talking about this out in the lobby before the show. It's almost like a color by numbers formula to making a decently good song.
I mean, it's a cookie cutter formula, pretty
Cookie
much.
cutter formula, right?
Right.
So you go in the studio, you get high on whatever you get high on. You make a song that can clearly go on the radio.
Facts.
And now you full of it. You know what I'm saying? You drinking your own juice.
Sipping your own
And now you
Kool-Aid.
pull up to the club thinking everybody else then drinking the same juice. We ain't never tasted your juice, bro. We don't know what you got.
We don't know who you is. We don't know what you got popping.
You know what I'm saying? And they come in there like you said, 4 deep, jumping around.
Not really spending no bread.
Not spending no bread. But see, them the ones, okay, we talking about networking, right? Because them the same one that when you go to network with them, they give you like, look.
Right. Right.
So you say you got to pick who you, no, that ain't it, man.
They'll be the ones that won't follow up with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, really try and make it like, wow, like, really?
Yeah. So the most egregious thing, I hate this. I hate it. Is when you come in there, you rock the stage. You rock it. Boom. You done did your thing. Everybody done clap. We want your Instagram. We fans now. We ready to go out and buy your album. And what you do? You walk out the door. As soon as you walk out the stage, I'm talking about you really was out the door before you got off the stage. Your mind was already in the car.
Facts.
To me, that's the worst thing because it just shows a level of like, not only like, I guess you think you better than everybody here, but you feel like your talent is so great that you don't have to put in no work.
No work whatsoever. And that ain't never the case. Shout out to the vocabulary word, egregious.
That's the word of the day.
That's the word of the day, egregious. You know, I recently used egregious in a bar. You know what I'm saying? I felt pretty proud of myself for being able to pull that off. Yeah. But yeah, egregious, man. I'm feeling the SAT words for the day. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, man. Humility, man. Humility is when you coming up, man. You have to show people that you out here working for yourself.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That you willing to do what it is for yourself before you ask somebody else to do it for you.
Facts.
That you willing to sit in the trenches. Sometimes, man, I know it is frustrating. I've also managed artists before. I know it's frustrating to sit in the club 2 hours just to get on stage. To sit in the club 3 hours just to get your record played.
All your partners ask you, what time you gonna perform? What time you gonna perform, bro? I got work in the morning.
You can speak from experience. That same DJ that when you gave him a little bread, waited your turn, and then you show love, next time you fall in that club, they're gonna play you as soon as you ask.
Facts.
They're gonna play you.
Facts. I've been there.
They're gonna do it.
You ain't lying.
Humility is the currency.
You is not lying.
Humility is the currency. You know what I'm saying? Like, let the bravado be for stages,
right,
and interviews.
Turn it on, turn it off.
Turn it on, turn it off.
DJ, you there for the stage, but you ain't got to be an a-hole in real life. I do want to take this little quick minute to shout out the Kollective, you know what I'm saying, for sponsoring today's merchandise that you see. Shout out to the Kollective, man. Make sure y'all tap in, y'all tune in. If y'all want to get y'all some collector's items, want to join the club as far as having exclusives, the coolest stuff out here in the streets, holla at your boy.
I like to collect. I gotta say something though. Y'all be having delivery issues. Where my collecting stuff at, man?
Hey, man.
Who got it?
Hey.
Where is that, man? It's lost in transit. Who got it?
I'm gonna need you to leave a positive review on Yelp, and then I'll call them folks and make sure you get your stuff.
Look, y'all go get that collective.
Yeah, hey man, he being facetious though. We ain't got no delivery issues. If you need that collective gear, them collective items, make sure you come holler at your guala. So, what we about to do now, man, Urban America, since you in here, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get your opinion on a few things. We finna go into a segment called Shazam This. Basically, you know what I'm saying, the goal of the show is to remove the stigma from independent music, you know what I'm saying? Only difference between an independent artist and let's say an independent label and a major label is that a major label owns other avenues to put you out. So like a Universal might have the label, but they also got magazines that they own. They got movie studios that they own. You know what I'm saying? So when you are with a major label that has that kind of major access, they have the ability to just put you on the front page of everything they own. But because they own so much, you end up taking up a lot of digital real estate as an artist who decides to sign. That is the only difference between a major label and an independent label, is that an independent label is strictly dealing with the music. We're coming out of pocket for everything. Actually, there's a stigma, like, you know, I've been seeing all the rich rappers get the stuff for free, and all the indie rappers that's really out here getting it, we
Yeah.
paying top dollar, top notch for every single thing. So I am here to completely eradicate and alleviate the stigma of independent music. If an independent artist come up to you and ask you to check out their stuff, man, the least you could do is check out their stuff. So in this next segment that we finna get into, it's a segment called Shazam This. And if y'all don't know, Shazam is an app where you can pull it out, you can tap on the symbol of the app, and it will tell you what song is playing in your background. So we call it Shazam This. But if you don't have Shazam, you can definitely go on Google, hit the microphone, ask Google what song is this. Google will listen and Google will tell you. So these next 3 songs, uninterrupted 3-song break. We finna go into Shazam This. So stay tuned. Here we go. Let's get it. Oh, one more tidbit. So I was out at Stank on Your Studios.
Shout out to Stank on in studio.
And my dog DJ Shot Rock just got the DJ Nando Award for hardest working DJ in the city.
Shout out DJ Shot Rock.
But while I'm there, you know, the people that Stank on You are always so hospitable to me when I'm there. So I ended up getting a chance to chop it up with my boy Renegade. Okay. And I asked Renegade to start floating me some independent artists and whatnot. You know, he said he was down with that, but at one stipulation. So I was like, what's the stipulation, bro? I'm thinking he finna break my neck about something. You know what I'm saying? Renegade said, I just need you to know that I'm still doing music with Big Boy. And I need you to break all the new Big Boy stuff. So I'm like, perfect. So he sent me over a couple records. So the first record on Shazam This is called Recreation, featuring Renegade by Big Boy off the upcoming album Big Sleepover with Big Boy and Sleepy Brown.
Nuts hanging, chain gleaming, thrive young nigga, fuck maintaining. Struggle, take the hunger thoughts and rearrange them. Look back on how far we came for motivation. Nuts hanging, chain gleaming, thrive young nigga, fuck maintaining. Back against the wall, but we came swinging. Now we flex on niggas just for recreation. Yeah.
Recreational like marijuana. I'm in the sauna on placation with somebody's daughter. Bet I like the water. Beach boy from the coast of Georgia. I plant my feet in the sand and walk a mile and make my toes stronger. Foundation, why? Fuck it, time out. Niggas huffing and puffing but never blow the house down. Looking up when I tilt my crown. At attention, they be standing. Just salute me or bow down. Joker, clown, ass niggas. We come in peace, believe niggas in pieces. Itchy with these trigger fingers. And they bitches clinging to me like the softener of the fabric. No static, cause it's pimping automatic.
Nuts hanging, chain gleaming. Thrive young nigga, fuck maintaining. Struggle, take the hunger thoughts and rearrange them. Look back on how far we came for motivation. Nuts hanging, chain gleaming. Thrive young nigga, fuck maintaining. Back against the wall, but we came swinging. Now we flex on niggas just for recreation.
And you know it, and you ain't finna show it now. You so fine when you blow it, and you know how to shut it down. I hate it when you leave me. You know I love it when we touch, and I always want you. I love the way you make me love. Oh.
Mwah. A lot of lip gloss, like the candy on my Cadillac. I send it to Cali to get frostbitten in a cold world. Life is for the living, watching murder porn on burner phones. I'm talking police killers, it's a circus clown. Ass niggas, we go in the circles like the friends of distinction, but never convict the trigger. Pulling oath, taking knees on the nigga neck. Fuck a flag and a mask, take back your respect.
Nuts hanging, chain gleaming. Thrive young nigga, fuck maintaining. Struggle, take the hunger thoughts and rearrange them. Look back on how far we came for motivation.
Shout out to Renegade,
hanging, chain gleaming.
Big Boy,
Thrive young nigga,
Sleepy
fuck
Brown.
maintaining. Back against the wall, but we came swinging. Now we flex on niggas just for recreation. Yeah.
This record is crazy. It's called Recreation. You know how we feel about recreation. Once again, that was Big Boy featuring Sleepy Brown and Renegade, straight from the kitchen over there at Stank on Your Studios. Man, I want to shout out to them for even blessing me with the ability to break these new big boy records. You know what I'm saying? So on the second record that we got coming up is my longtime big partner, big homie, my dog Colossus with Stealth.
Step on it, step on it, step on it.
I like this already.
Step on it, step on it, Yeah, you step incorrect, we gon' step on your neck. I step in the brick, so I serve it for neck. Step on the hoop, we gon' step in your chest. Yo, watch how you slide, but do not get still. Step on it, step on it, step on it, Yeah, just step incorrect, we gon' step on your neck. I step in the brick, so I serve it for neck. Step on the hoop, we gon' step in your chest. Yo, watch how you slide, but do not get still. Stepping the Virgil down on my ankle. Steppers there with me, you gon' get dismantled. Yo, like your opponent, gon' make the count. The ain't gon' give you an example. I fire them bullets, they stop. This the Easter learner in the hound. 21 escalator like a camp. I'm calling my phone, babe, I'm not finna answer. I'm way in the hill, babe, up in the mass. Real estate show that you made it expand. So that pickle them down and be dancing. So got a rocket, the missile, no cannon. Yeah, that's the sound when the silence ahead. Step over, step in the sea, shit. 2 30 seconds like gorillas. Step on it, 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 Yeah, you step incorrect, we gon' step on your neck. I step in the brick, so I serve it for neck. Step up the hoop, we gon' step in your chest. Yo, watch how you slide, but do not get still. Step on it, step on it, step on it, step on it, Yeah, you step incorrect, we gon' step on your neck. I step in the brick, so I serve it for neck. Step up the hoop, we gon' step in your chest. Yo, watch how you slide, but do not get still.
Stepping it like a hot out the magazine, water on my neck, you know that's a submarine. Step on the brick like a Booker T, flipping that chopper ROTC. Big step on hotter than summer. I step in the bottom my like a tunnel, stepping it like a blitz, look like a lick. Still scrap John Wick, pay the full money mix. Still on record, stacking the block like it's Tetris. Pockets over loyal anorexic. I was stepping, you was crawling, professional balling, hanging with bosses. Go step in my office like Bear Bun. They know it's a home run. I might just whip the work up with my left arm.
Step on it, 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 Yeah, you step incorrect, we gon' step on your neck. I step in the neck, step on the hoop, we gon' step in your chest. Yo, watch how you slide, but do not get still. Step on it, step on it, step on it, Yeah, you step incorrect, we gon' step on your neck. I step in the neck, step on the hoop, we gon' step in your chest. Yo, watch how you slide, but do not get still.
Hey, Colossus, you got you one with that one, my boy. One thing I can vouch for, though, man, I've been knowing it, man, Colossus, since, like, middle school, man. Bruh Flow been crazy the whole time. Shout out to Colossus and everybody over there. This next record on Shazam That is called Location by Ace King and Phoenix Black. Stay tuned.
It's 11:11. Baby, can I spend a little time with you? Maybe roll another one to catch a vibe or two. Can you see your location? I'll be waiting for you, baby. Trying to vibe on 85, can I slide with you? Twisting purple flowers, girl, nobody fly to you. Tell me what you want, baby. Can you see your location?
Damn, baby, go on and drop the pin so I can know how many corners I'm about to be in. We can chill with or without your friends. Got some flavors for the blend that might can add to your zen or your feng shui. Heard you had a long day. Plus energy like mine can help take you a long way. So treat yourself, never cheat yourself. Plus I got some purple leaf that you just gotta cheat yourself. Stoner chick, extroverted loner chick. Conversations on the daily about spiritual ownership. She on the shit and she like this like on your shit. So it's only right that I light up the only spliffs. I'm the type to smoke an eighth to the face. So please believe I got 2 rolls for when I get to your place. Plus, she don't mind paying tax for the gas. Made me her plug, so I already knew she knew I would ask.
Baby, can I spend a little time?
It's a whole vibe right here. Shout out to Phoenix Black.
I'll be waiting for you, baby. Trying vibe on 85, kinda slide. Just the purple flowers, girl, nobody fly to you. Tell me what you want, baby. Can you see your location?
We can spend a couple hours with this purple flower. Roll up a double header, mix it with the sour.
Facts.
Hour, and the actions make me feel the power of a seed that's fully nurtured till it blooms a flower. Damn, you never scour, never known to be down. Known to get straight to the point, just like the hood of a problem. Goddamn, you the shit, make a nigga intrigued. She say she been through hella shit, but shawty look like a breeze. She don't look like what she been through. I used to think that I don't look like what she's into. Shit, I wasn't funny till she laughed at my joke. I ain't think the weed was good till she called from the smoke. I'm an expert with the dope, and you the dopest of dope. Got a couple inside jokes, if you know, then you know. Fantasies of me giving you the slowest stroke. She got that wet water, baby. I'm just going with the flow.
Baby, can I spend a little time with you? Maybe roll another one and get your vibe too. Can you see your location? I'll be waiting for you, baby. Trying vibe on 85, can I slide? Just the purple flowers, girl, nobody fly to you. Tell me what you want, baby. Can you see your location? Baby, can I spend a little time with you? Maybe roll another one and get your vibe too.
That thing right there, boy.
I'll be waiting for you, baby. Trying vibe on 85, can I slide? Twisting purple flowers, girl, nobody fly to you. Tell me what you want, baby. Can you see your location?
All right. Thank you for all three of them songs. Shout out to all the artists that submitted, man. This is Shazam This. So if you live with me in the comments, go ahead. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know how you feel about them three songs. The first song was Recreation by Big Boy featuring Sleepy Brown and Renegade. The second song was Step by my dog Colossus. And the third song was Location by Ace King featuring Phoenix Black. Y'all should definitely include them records in your playlist if you haven't already. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling a little festive. So I think I'm going to go ahead and give you just one more extra. Just a small little extra on the Shazam this. Let me see what I'm gonna give you. Let me see what I'm gonna give you, because you gotta Shazam these records. Here we go. Urban America. You ain't stopped by for nothing, my boy. Yeah. This right here is called Pray for Love by my dog Urban America.
Welcome to Urban America.
Produced by Trizzy Williams.
Bow your head, better pray for your bitch, cause all her role models is hoes. Plus she got a mama who told her, fuck her, man, you can do it alone. God bless her soul. And God bless your home. I pray that you can remain strong, cause she gon' hit you with a fuck you, I hate you, you fuck nigga. Look at her pressing your buttons for kids. Talking too slick for a real nigga, but if you hit her now, she gon' take both of your kids. Ain't that a bitch? Clearly she broke deep inside, but that is not for you to fix. All of her trauma from lack of a father's the reason why you'll never get her respect. You deserve better, my nigga, but damn, y'all got some kids and you wanted a fan. You wanted a queen who wanted a king, but she never learned how to treat a good man. Plus she been lied to and cheated on so many times. Her heart and her shoulders is cold. She stuck in her ways. She don't want to change. My nigga, you just gotta pray and move on. I pray for you both, cause nowadays families are broke. Everyone's looking for love, but deep down inside they're giving up hope. Everyone's looking for love, but never took time to heal their own soul. Everyone needs some real love, but if you gon' settle, you better alone. So I pray for you both, cause nowadays families are broke. Everyone's looking for love, but deep down inside they're giving up hope. Everyone's looking for love, but never took time to heal their own soul. Everyone needs some real love, but if you gon' settle, you better alone. Bow your head, better pray for your nigga, cause his role model was never around. Plus he had a mama that told him that women's been tough and don't cry, but that was a lie. And now he all fucked up inside. I pray that you don't hurt his pride, cause he gon' hit you with a backhanded comment that comes from the trauma, a bottled emotions within him. Never communicate proper, he rather just argue instead of confronting his feelings. Ain't that a bitch? Clearly he broke deep inside, but that is not for you to fix. All of the trauma from hiding his problems, the reason you cannot get him to commit. You deserve better, little shawty, but damn, you loving this nigga the best that you can. You wanted a king who wanted a queen, but he never learned how to be a real man. Plus he been used and abused by these toxic little bitches so much that he can't even trust. He's stuck in a place, don't know how to change. It hurts, but you just gotta pray and give up. I pray for your love, cause nowadays families are broke. Everyone looking for love, but deep down inside they giving up hope. Everyone looking for love, but never took time to heal their own soul. Everyone needs some real love, but if you gon' settle, you better alone. You better alone. Better alone. Better alone.
Whoo, my boy. So
Fire.
this right here is to further drive home the point of networking for independent artists, because you never know when you decide to put in time, you might just get spent for no reason. So let me ask you something, my boy,
Talk to me.
because I really like that record, man. I really just want to know, like, where was your mind at? Like what was you going through to write a record like that? You know what I'm saying?
I'll put you in the mind frame. For those who don't know, and nobody knows, because we telling this story for the first time, he ain't tell you that. I recorded this song in his studio, in this man's studio right here. Cause remember, so let me paint a picture. You went to sleep or something, or you was out there kicking, I don't know what you were doing.
Right.
But if you remember, you leave me in the studio by myself,
You're gonna figure it out. You're gonna get to work.
I'm turning, look, I don't ask for permission or nothing. I'm turning the computers on, I'm pressing buttons, and I'm doing things. So boom. Trizzy laced me up with the record. Shouts out Trizzy Williams, you know what I'm saying? Please go check out that man's catalog. He produced a lot of things with Griselda and others. So Trizzy laced me with the record. That thing comes on. Down, 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 down. It feels like an anthem to me.
Facts.
It felt like I need to say something important.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? When you come on, it felt like
it felt like a stadium record. Like, this is big.
Like King Joffrey just showed up. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Just
King
showed
Joffrey,
up.
Joe Fun.
Ready. So boom, I'm like, I gotta say something important. Boom. So we ain't finna talk about the club. We ain't finna talk about no money. No, boom, boom, boom. All right. Now, I didn't pull out no pen and paper. I ain't do none of that. I sat there, I vibed, and the first line that came to my head was, "Bow your head, better pray for your bitch." First thing that came to my head. I didn't have no context for why or where or what I was gonna do, but that came to my head, and I was like, "This how we gotta start something right here." Because
I feel that
when I write, like, and you know this, like, I like to start with like shocking openers. Like, I want my first line to just
grab your attention immediately.
Whiplash, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's another jewel for you, for the
say?
Artists out here. That first line got to be an eye opener. Got to be an attention grabber.
So boom, that's how I think. So boom, I'm like, that's the right first line. Bow your head, better pray for your bitch. All right, that's the first line. Boom. From there, once I came up with the line, I think everything else is naturally flowed. You know what I'm saying? With, like, it started flowing, and I think by 4 bars in, no more to 6. By 4 to 6 bars in, I knew what the rest of the song was. Like, I was like, okay, I'm telling the story. First, I realized I'm telling the story about the chick who is out here, you know what I'm saying, looking for love, but she's scorned. Right. So much trauma, so much confusion, so much. And then halfway through writing that verse, I realized I got to tell both sides of the story.
You got to.
Because I can't just single out the women, because we have the problem. You know what I'm saying? Take two halves to make a whole.
Big facts.
So I was like, boom. I was like, I'm going to tell the other half of the story.
Can't bring it to the women and not bring it to the dudes.
That's it. Got to. Really, let's be honest now. Let's be honest. People say what they want, point of blame and all that. A lot of problems are top down from us. They from the men. Like, if you are engaging in a male dominated relationship, male energy, alpha energy led relationship. So obviously I'm not talking about like a couple of maybe feminine lesbians or a switch couple where the woman is more of the head. I'm not talking about those. But if you talking about these type of relationships, everything is top down.
Big facts. I can respect that though, because I've always had this theory that you know, during the 80s and the 90s, pretty much every time before now was super misogynistic, right?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So I forgot where I was going with that one, bro. I was finna go deep.
Look,
I was finna go
look,
deep.
I'm on the edge of my seat, bro. Look, we going back in time.
Oh no, okay, I got it back. Okay. So
Come on with it.
I feel like it's been a real gender role reversal these days because we ran the game for so long, like up until now. We ran game. We stayed out in the streets. We partied with our friends. We had secret families. You know what I'm saying? Like men, this whole time was just been gaming and lying. And so the women picked up on game. They learned their lesson. And now here we are in 2022 with a massive shift and energy to where, like, honestly, I feel like right now, even hip hop is a female dominated genre right now.
It is.
It's more
It
female
is.
rappers, new female rappers, than it
It
is
is.
dude rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Ask me right now. Who's the major people in my playlist? Just ask me.
Who's the major people on your playlist?
Bia, Cash Doll,
female,
Dreezy,
female.
What's the girl? Cardi, of course. I mean, Cardi classic. You know
Big
what I'm saying?
facts.
And there's a girl named Chica. You ever heard of her?
No, but I'm pretty sure we all got females we listening to that everybody else might not be onto
The
yet.
main people in my, and then if we're talking independent artists, shouts out Quisha. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Hookah Queen.
Quisha, outside of our collective, Quisha is probably the number one independent artist that I play.
You know, another female that really caught me off
Just the
guard,
Empress?
but I was just gonna say that. So even when I came here, like my first day here at B100, Just the Empress was in rotation.
Was in rotation.
I'm in the.
Yeah,
I'm walking
working.
in on the studio
Working.
and they playing Just the Empress records. You know
Look,
what
they
I'm
get 10
saying?
shouts out to Just the Empress right now.
Big facts.
You know what I'm
10
saying?
super shout outs to Just the Empress.
Absolutely.
So back to my point of what I was saying. We've been running game and lying because the women, I feel like, originally trusted us. They trusted us to lead. They trusted us to get them to the promised land.
They had to.
And we
they had to. They couldn't hunt lions
right
and deers and buffaloes. They had to trust her. You know what I'm saying? Look.
But now they out there hunting their own food.
Look.
They out here with their own bag.
Look.
They out
Bringing
here
back
handling their
heads.
own emotions.
Coming home with head. Look.
And I
that's my-
applaud a high maintenance chick that's high maintenance, especially if she's the one maintaining that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got every right to be in your bag about who come your way or who you give your energy to, because you know built your bag. Most of the 90% of the women that I know today don't need a man for anything, except for emotional support. But that's the balance of life. But when we talk about materialistic needs and wants, most of these women are more independent than the dudes these days.
I can't argue that at all.
Like even me myself, I'm guilty of it. Like when I like engineering in the morning on the radio show, and then doing the show right after that, then having my show, like in between shows, I be needing a break, and it's nothing but chicks that I can call who got cribs that's nearby that I can just pull up, you know, kick back, roll something real quick, and then go ahead and get back to work. Like all of my partners, shout out my partners that do got cribs, but all y'all niggas stay far. You know? Shout out to the ladies in their own bag, with their own bag. Ben had their own bag. But we do got to get back to where we understand that it's not about equality, but it's about balance.
It's about balance. Because
Women
now,
don't think like we think. We don't think like they think. and
now
we
it
need
ain't
each
no
other.
going back. Nothing ever in history goes back.
Nothing goes
Same
back.
way we not about to go back to telegrams and riding horses.
Facts.
Women not finna go back to being subservient
None of that.
to males.
But you know what I have figured out since my divorce? A lot of these women don't have an issue being naturally submissive. It's just they don't trust the leadership that
Let me
they
tell you
see
why they don't trust the leadership.
right in front of their face.
tell
Why
you
they don't trust the leadership, my boy?
Because they dating wannabe rappers
Oh
who
man.
go to the show,
Oh
do
man.
their song,
Oh man.
run out the venue,
Oh man.
don't network with nobody,
Get them.
ain't gonna never make it.
Get them.
Coming home talking about I'm king, respect me,
Right.
suck on me, cook something for me,
right.
clean up for me. You know
Make it
what I'm saying?
hard for when,
Nigga,
when
you
a
don't
real
even go
king
get
come through.
you won't even go network your own song at the club. Why I'm supposed to come in here, man? Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Talking that king
Come
stuff, man.
on,
That's
man.
fun, bro.
All right, so we about to get into another 3-song segment called Run Up Them Numbers. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit y'all with 3 records that I feel like are just as worthy as the Shazam This records. So we're gonna go ahead and run up some numbers real quick. So go ahead. This still the same thing. You know, you get your Google, you get your Shazam. You can go ahead, get ready to download. You can do whatever you got to do. But I want to go ahead and switch the vibe up real quick. Play a vibe that always feels good. You know what I'm saying? Every time I'm out, whatever the DJ is playing, whenever they get into the reggae, it changes the entire environment. So I want to hit y'all with a reggae right now that y'all might not have heard about. But this one is called No Regrets by my boy Deuces Johnson.
This life you live, you want no regrets.
Then I'll go all the way down.
This life you live, you want no regrets.
Then I'll go all the way down.
This life you live, you want no regrets. This life
B100radio.com.
no regrets.
B100.
Even this morning I stumbled into the past and continue to struggle. But my eyes are open wide to the things I've done and the pain inside. But to look past that and reclaim my pride from the devils inside which continue to lie. Say me nah go trip, me nah go follow, me nah go slide. Say me nah go break, me nah go fall, me nah go lie. Say me just a try, give me a ride, give me a fly. Man they on this side, just a fight for survive. Them no want me strive, but looking at me eye. Family on my side, so me can't die. Ready for your try, long as we alive. Say we are gonna run and stomp through the hills and swamps. Say my name, they will know and recognize. This life you live, you want no regrets. This life you live, you want no regrets. I wake up to the sun like a king. Never wanted to teach us anything. Wonder when will our day come, when we walk through the scene. Blessing come, just I end the suffering. Head just I bleed from the stamp and kick man around. Cause them think we are gonna do the same thing. True say them say we have the holy crown. Now make them hold me down. If every black man is a king, then we have to walk these things for each other. Man, you have to walk these streets for your brother. Man, you have to walk these streets for your sister. How you not go fighting at the street for your mother? Is that what we really want for each other? I'm talking about us, we not talk about the other. So we have to man up, stand tall, heads up, with our back against the wall. This life you live, you want no regrets. This life you live, you want no regrets. This life you live, you want no regrets.
Shout out my boy Deuces.
This life you live,
No regrets.
you want no regrets.
Told you that reggae just changes the vibe every single time. Woo. This right here is my dog Widget. Produced again by Trizzy Williams. Turn this one up.
Look, can't let them get to me, cause if I do, they gon' give me a century, nigga. Try me, you know what it finna be, nigga. I'ma be in your vicinity, nigga. I don't believe they pretend to be killers, ain't no gangsta shit in your history, nigga. Popping them pills ain't making you trouble. You just a fuck nigga, how them niggas. Really been down in no trenches with 12, get up on us, we hopping the places. I almost got killed out together for rocking the Astro hat. Nigga thought I was crippin', stood on my 10, I just thought I was mentioned. Meeting at Alice, but that ain't my witness. Man, that shit was like a movie. When no holding me, they knew it. Got me down and kept it moving. Real nigga know how we do it. Inglewood to Lakewood. Ain't no hood, I ain't good. Back come in, get straight to it. State to state, my face good. Haters would if they could, but they can't. Nigga talking tough, never got your plate. Fuck a diss side, drop a bank like. Let's see what that's like.
Shout out my dog Widget, man. I'm telling you, every time that man get in the booth, he come with that fire. All he needed was a beat like this. Shout out to Trizzy Williams. Moby Boat with the Joker jokes in the building. Shout out to the ATL track.
Got to know what's on me, I can't let them beat me on the damn shirt. Got paid watching them gram work. Street called and I answer. Am I getting devil damn certain? I be counting up to my hand hurt. Before I take for my own kind, I'd rather scam Uncle Sam first. Had the nigga straight pussy. Got the daddy rolling over in the damn dirt.
Trying to check that breath real quick. Trying to check the breath real quick. Trying to make sure your breath ain't stinking.
Gotta get that mouth right. Mic check 1, 2.
That is what she said.
That's what she said.
Hold your mouth right when you talk to a real one. You know, cause a real one might kill one. Fuck is you tell. I got my niggas in the field done. Yeah, fuck niggas talking about. PYP nigga. Chill. Let go.
All right, that was my dog Billy D. Widget, produced by Trizzy Williams. That's called Real Life. We got one last record for you on this. Run them numbers up. I just wanted to let cats know, like a lot of the independent artists are trendsetters, and they seem to doubt the fact that a lot of these major artists will be online looking up the stuff you put out incorrectly, and they will jack you for it. So, with that being said, I'm gonna drop this record by my dog Falam called Pusha P.
I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley.
We been pushing P, baby. This ain't nothing new.
Want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy, thick and thin. I'm your pusher man. I'm your pusher man. Pusher man. Pusher man. Pusher man.
Couple grand in my pockets. Yeah. Push a man, push a sell narcotics. What? If you look, you can tell that I got it. Yeah. If I talk it, then I'm probably gonna walk it. Yeah. This, that, money, no get back. Push a whip back for the work in the backpack. Need the blue Benz and the bridges, no Affleck. Yeah. Tell them niggas no cash at. What? Tell the bitch where the cash at. Yeah. Can I grab that? Let me have that. Probably bag that like a 3-5 in the glad bag. What? Flow cold like Freon. Yeah. No, it's a penny on the peon. Nah. Big pimpin' like Beyond. Gotta pay high just to be on and maybe be on. What? Niggas probably hate for no reason. Let the 30 piece fly like a wing if you eat on. I'ma we say hi, yeah. If you ain't buying, then it's buy then. If you wanna do business, gotta buy in. I just set the bar, bruh. High like Streisand. All of my guns are automatic. We changing your channel if you causing static. Whoever said the 80s was out of style. Been flipping these bags like Simone Biles. Now it's just ball all season. In Europe with a European. In a European, no tax season. I'ma just ball for my black people.
Now I just ball all season. In Europe with a European, no tax season. I'ma just ball for my black people. Yeah.
I'm that nigga in the alley. I'm your doctor. What? Want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy.
What up?
What up? I'm your pusher.
What up? What?
I'm your pusher.
What? Yeah.
Pusher.
What?
Hold up.
Pusher.
What up, Falam?
Most of my life I pay tithes to the preacher man. Proceeds that was made as a reefer man. Niggas locked up, I thought I'd never see again. Nigga lies in and set my niggas free again. Can't be running from your shadow like you Peter Pan. Be a man, fuck a strap, let me see your hand. White girl got me running through the south side. Hit my line, guarantee we gon' meet again. If you could, if you would've. Show me the money like I'm Cuba Gooding. Like, damn, you ain't Jerry Maguire, but I'm Mr. West and my cash to the wire. Like, damn, the money is calling, but I'm in the session just putting my all in. Like, damn, I keep it pushing. My clientele hate when they think that I'm stalling. 30 minutes this way, 45 that away. Everybody in the city trying to get a pat today. Scat Pack got 20 like a rally way. At the barbershop serving in the alleyway. Don't give a fuck what your mama and your daddy say. Full price, you can take your ass that away. Back away, don't be fucking up a Saturday. I'm not a saint, but you can catch me on a ladder day. Pushing up on your mama. Pushing dope to your daddy. Pushing off of your auntie. Jugging with your granny. Catch me
Pushing up on your mama, pushing dope to your daddy, pushing off of your auntie, jugging with your granny like.
What up? What up? What up? What? Yeah. Yeah. What? What?
Yo, shout out to Sheraya J. Checking in. I see you, man. It's all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Come on in here, girl. Sit on down on the couch. You know what I'm saying? You get between the hard legs. That's the rules. You know what I'm saying? Soft legs go between hard legs. You know what I'm saying? So it's the top of the hour. Well, it's about to be the top of the hour. So we coming back with Twerk It Up, Merk It. We finally got the ATL traffic off our back. We finally got our guest host in the building. Moby Moke with the Joker Jokes. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man.
Man, what's happening? B100, it's your player partner, Moke Williams, man. You might have done seen me on Wild 'N Out. Probably done seen me in a short film with Andrew Stone. You know, probably done seen me or heard me on the record with Ace King, better known as Silk the Chakra, man.
Already.
Yeah, you know how we getting down, man. You know I had to come through and bless the people today. So with a beautiful day, that's how you got to start it every day, right?
With a beautiful day,
Go
man.
on, turn it up. For
I played it one time. You weren't here.
Okay.
So it's just your talk music. Now,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
I can dig it.
We're going to
man.
put you on blast, but I do want to come right back after we play this song and have a conversation with you before we get into the Twerk of the Market right here on B100 Radio.
When I come through spinning, cause I be around like the spinners on the wax. So man going solo on you niggas 2020 like a Richard with the hat. Bro, the kid singing knowing he got elevator floors. I've been building since the first. Healing since I threw that hearse up in the dirt. Cause it hurt. Do the hard time and memories, come memorial and anniversaries. Turning my misery, reconnecting my energy, counting my blessings, deep diving, coming up with the treasure. Counting this shit. Master Musa went go with the pyramids. Records. Who could have put it together better for your worst weather? I got 7 background. What a beautiful day now. Yeah. What a beautiful day, Lord. Yeah. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. Real day and I ain't late. Yeah. What a beautiful day. Yeah. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. The kids in the pool, the family gang. Yeah. What a beautiful day. Yeah. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. The travel the globe. Wild way. Yeah. What a beautiful day, babe. Without the black man getting sprayed.
Up fast till you can't no more. Glass drink sipping in the dance floor. Up fast till you can't no more. Glass drink sipping in the dance floor. Come on.
What you say?
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 Everybody get up fast till you can't no more. Glass drink sipping in the dance floor. Up fast till you can't no more. Glass drink sipping in the dance floor. Come on.
What you say?
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 Background.
What a beautiful day now. Yeah. What a beautiful
Day.
Y'all ready for that?
What a beautiful day, real day, and I ain't late. Yeah. What a beautiful day. Yeah. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. The kids in the pool, the family gang. Yeah. What a beautiful day. Yeah. What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. The
Hey,
Come on.
make sure you go on YouTube. Check out that video. A lot of the collective was in the video.
You know that.
Shout out to the extended network. Shout out to Jabril who shot the video.
Yeah.
Please, please, please run these numbers up on this beautiful day.
Shout out to Rose Tammy for the edit on it.
Shout out to my dog Ro for the edit. So now that we done reintroduce a man who needs no introduction, I do want to pick your brain a little bit. Can I pick your brain, bro?
Come on with it.
All right, so we're gonna talk over Beautiful Day just cause I can't get enough of that record, bro. But yeah, so I peeped. All right, so what the movie with Angie Stone that you was in, how was that experience, bro? Like what was that like?
That was actually through Jabril.
Word.
Jabril Haynes. You know what I'm saying? Jabril Haynes connected me with that first gig opportunity with Angie Stone. I remember I had he kept telling me about it because we had a comedy troupe named Giggle Mafia that we used to do with Jabril. And Jabril was like, man, I'm about to work on this new short film. He was like, I'm looking for some extras and I'm looking just for, the character that I see. And I was like, man, I want to be in it.
Right.
He was like, you serious, Mo? I like, yeah. He was like, you can cry? I was like, yeah, I can cry. So he had
you
gave
mean
me
like on demand?
On
like
demand.
Cry
like,
on the spot?
Yes.
Oh, you fine.
So he had gave me a small audition. He took me in the room and he had started speaking to me. And he said, I want you just to feel what I'm saying.
Facts.
And just react with me real quick. Just go back and forth. Let me see if you really want the character. Let me see if you can bring the character to life that I need.
Right.
Brought it to life. And I got the opportunity. You see what I'm saying? He hooked me up, and that was my first time ever meeting Angie Stone, and it was a great production, man. Shout out
Was
to
she
Jabril
cool?
one
Angie
time.
was
Angie
cool?
was cool as hell.
Did you get a
Cool
chance
as hell.
to, blow one with her?
I ain't get a chance to blow one with her.
Okay,
Did
okay,
not,
okay.
but I got a
Angie
chance to
Stone
act
be
with
cool,
her.
though.
Yeah, she be cool though.
All right,
she definitely be cool.
So let me ask you this: how did it feel? I guess I'm fast forwarding down your timeline a little bit. 'Cause I know it by memory. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you first got the call back from the folks over at Wild 'N Out, and you figured out you was on the show, you had made the cut, you finna be part of the cast. Like, can you tell us what that was like?
It was a dream come true. Something that you always been dreaming of. But really, I felt like I was getting drafted into the NFL. Seriously.
Thanks.
Like, I done played rec ball. Everybody done came to the high school games, and those still not the contract yet.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Those just moments, you just going off your athleticism and
moments in time.
Yeah, it's just moments in time, and just it felt like I got drafted, bro. And God just good, And,
now I'm not gonna lie to you, cause I love Wild 'N Out. I love all of the people that Wild 'N Out has introduced to me comically. You know what I'm saying? But the best clips are the best of Moat Williams Wild 'N Out clips. Like if y'all go on YouTube, if you tuned in right now, go on YouTube, go to Wild 'N Out page, put in the best of Moat Williams, and you will see where he had one up on your favorite comedian every single time, bro.
One up every time. They might not show you, but just go on YouTube and support me, man. You can see all my collaborations and just all the compilations. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, a whole 5-minute compilation.
I want to know something.
What's happening?
How many of them Wild Out girls you hit, bro?
Everybody always want to put you on blast on the mic in front of everybody. You see what I'm saying? People always want to put you on blast.
Me, bro.
Like the family watching, the church watching, my girl watching.
We just told the independent artist to read the room.
Right,
we got the church.
I don't know what's going on. Now, just know they getting hit. You know what I'm saying?
They getting in.
But I don't know. I ain't gonna say it's me.
Don't know, but they getting hit. Somebody getting hit.
Look, somebody taking care of it. Say it ain't my job, but somebody out there doing it. Look. Shout out to the Wild 'N Out girl. All right, so
baby, I'm gonna be back home. I'm a good man.
Facts. All right, so I got I've been peeping you on IG now. Like it seems like every other day, but you're out the city, man. You on somebody airline flying somewhere to another sold out show, man. Tell us about the production that you actually been putting on yourself, man.
Shout out to Big JJ. Me and Big JJ got our first tour. This is my first tour. Nobody gave it to us. Nobody said, hey, man, I got an idea for y'all.
Self-made.
Nobody is telling us, hey, I got some general manager. I want to hook y'all up in the comedy club. This is self-made. I produced my own tour.
Facts.
I came to JJ about a year ago. I said, man, we need to do something like outside of Wild 'N Out. Like we on Wild 'N Out.
Right.
But when we go home, home, what are we doing?
We still need to get that check.
See what I'm saying? We
Facts.
still need to be capitalizing on our brand. And we said, man, we need to come up with a tour, try to get inside these comedy clubs.
Big facts.
You know, so it's just self-made, you know, keep staying a student in the game.
So thus far on the tour, what's been your favorite city? Just where the energy was right, the crowd was crazy, the reception was cool, it was sold out. It was like, what's been your favorite stop on the tour so far?
My favorite had to be probably Orlando, Florida.
Orlando? You go down in Orlando,
It
great.
goes down in I don't know if it's because people tourists, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
People got to put the kids in the room and they feel like adult, but they go crazy in Orlando. Orlando went crazy.
All right, then.
Yes.
Now, I know
One
that-
time for Dallas too. Dallas went crazy as well.
Okay, now.
You only you trying to give me one. When I tell you all these cities be going crazy,
So-
like
so
I'm
it's
trying
all
to think
crazy.
all of them be going crazy.
It's all crazy.
God good because we selling out.
So how's that feeling after being out there on the road, killing the show, and you get back to the city? And I know it's hella love when you get back to the
It's
city.
hella
man.
love, but motivation for the younger comics. The younger comics always want to come up to you and be like, boy, I see you out there. But I be like, hey, man, what you doing in the city?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
'Cause
You
see,
supposed to be out the city.
I still come back to the city, to the open mics, see work out these jokes, see who knew,
Big facts.
see who wanted,
Big
see
facts.
who's still out here.
Big
So
facts.
I come back to the city just to inspire the young ones, because that's what the OGs did for me.
I seen you you posted Uptown the other day. They back?
You know they
Are they back?
They coming back March. Uptown Comedy Corner back in business.
Shout out Diego Cortez tuning in and say my dog Mope. I
What's-
see you, bro.
What's
AKA
happening?
Cash. Everybody don't know the cartel name Cash, but we know who he is, man. Shout out to Cash for checking in.
Cash, what's happening?
Mo, can we get you to drop a jewel for these new comments and these new artists?
I was just finna ask the same thing, bro.
Look, no, this what I got. This what I want to know. So,
because it is collective development, so it
Exactly.
ain't just about the artist; it's about
Exactly.
developing creativity.
exactly. So, this what I want. This what I want you to put out there. So, if I'm an artist or if I'm a comic, I'm up and coming, and just like how you said, I want to put together a tour, but I don't know what to do. What are the first couple practical steps that somebody would go about to put together an independent tour?
It's different levels. It's different levels, and I ain't being selfish. I ain't trying to be no asshole. I ain't trying to, but you got to know when you ready.
Facts.
You can be like you on a tour, but you don't got no jokes.
Right.
So now that ain't adding up.
Right.
Like you want to go on tour and get booked by the comedy club, but you don't even got 45 minutes.
That's crazy.
You want to get booked and throw in the tour. So it's not even about trying to get your tour. Are you ready?
Right.
That's the first question. Like, see, people want the nice things and the tour, but are
Right.
you ready?
Are you ready for that?
Have you been in the trenches? Have you been working on your craft? Have you been in the booth? Have you been putting out? Have you been running the streets with your mixtape? Have you been trying to get people your music
Right.
before you put on the tour? Before you put on the tour,
Facts.
my body and my hands and my mouth been out here to these people
Right.
before I put on the tour. You see what I'm saying? I was out here on the mega bus before the tour.
Right.
I was sleeping on people's couches
Before the tour.
I was trying to perfect my craft
Speak on
before
it.
the tour.
Speak on it.
It ain't about it. Like you might know what you want, but it's so many steps in order to get there. Like this is an obstacle course. Like you can't skip.
Ain't no skipping steps.
Ain't no skipping. You got to go through this.
You got to go
learn
all
it.
the way through this.
Right. Like for me to book myself, I had to go through things and I had to learn it.
Facts.
You can give somebody the game, but that don't mean they ready for it.
Right. I could dig that. Just come on in here. Sit down. Sit on down.
But that's game once you ready. You have to know that you're ready. You know what I'm saying? And just keep at it, you know. And a lot of people like to complain too, you know, like I can't, or everybody be hating on me. Whoa,
yeah, we
whoa,
can't
whoa,
do the Debbie
whoa,
Downers, man.
whoa,
'Cause
yeah.
I be so protective of my peace and my energy. As soon as I run into a I can't or it ain't, like, I don't even entertain it.
Everybody hating on me. Well, I like to ask a person what they doing for themselves.
Right.
You see what I'm
What
saying?
you doing? You told me what
you doing
everybody
for
else doing.
yourself?
What you doing?
You still here living, right?
Right.
You still here breathing, right?
Right.
So sometimes it takes you to make that step, and not nobody else. You think somebody else supposed to give you a crutch and give a handout every time? That ain't gonna happen.
Not every
Sometimes
time.
God wants you to go through it. Sometimes, see what I'm saying? Sometimes God want to see that, you know,
All right. So
how bad you want it.
with that being said, it's
Yeah.
a great transition over into a new segment that we got called Twerk It or Merk It, with the addition of the beautiful Jessica from the fifth quarter that just stepped in on her.
Jessica.
You ain't gonna wave at the people, man. You just gonna sit there looking pretty. That's how you
Don't you start. Don't start with me, man.
All right.
Hey,
now.
y'all. How y'all doing? Again. Hey, how you
right.
doing?
What's going on, baby?
What's up, man? And what's up, man? Ooh,
We go way back. We go way back like 4 flats on a Cadillac. You know what I'm saying?
I've known this man for years, before my period.
All right, so this
Lord.
segment of the show is called Twerk It or Merk It, and I specifically wanted the female energy in the building because the independent artists are going to be submitting these records, and it is better to hear it directly from the horse's mouth. Your homeboy can tell you that's a strip club record, but let the females tell you. Let that feminine divine energy set in on your record. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a little break. We're going to play one song. And when we come back, I'm going to go around the room. Twerk it or Merk it. Merk it mean kill it, dead, it's over. Twerk it mean, yeah, I like it. We're going to bounce to it. So here go the first one for the Twerk It or Merk It. Season 1, episode 1. It's called Surrounded.
Surrounded by.
You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. You can if you want to, but you ain't got to. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not.
I just wanna be surrounded by bitches.
This record come from the good people over there, PYP. It's called Surrounded.
I'm talking drowning them bitches, drowning.
Now, if you and your girls getting ratchet in the club and this one of them, hey, you know what I'm saying? Let us know.
Wanna be surrounded by bitches. I'm talking thousands of bitches. I'm talking drowning them bitches, thousands of bitches. I'm talking drowning them bitches, thousands of bitches.
I wanna fuck every girl on the planet. I don't think hoes that look like Serena. All them old hoes that look like Janet. All them young hoes that look like Beyonce. We gon' have a baby, we ain't even gon' plan it. I like to ratchet hoes like Cardi B and Nicki. Cause they gon' do what I say, goddamn it. I want the fat bitches too cause I'm greedy. Fuck a nigga real good, then feed me. In the bedroom and get real greasy. I love a rich bitch cause she don't need me. But I never ever let the bitch leave me. Real pimp shit, bitch, best believe me. No lie, the bitch can't deceive me. I'm a magician, the bitch can't see me.
Surrounded by bitches. I'm talking thousands of bitches. I'm talking drowning them bitches, drowning them bitches. I'm talking thousands of bitches, thousands of bitches. Wanna be surrounded by bitches. I'm talking thousands of bitches. I'm talking drowning them bitches, thousands of bitches. I'm talking drowning them bitches, thousands of bitches.
Look, some say women, some say bitches. Until I get to know you, ain't really no difference. No disrespect, I'm just spitting my pippin' for the entertainment value, cause I'm trying to make a living. But I know you can dig it, so baby, stay original. Hit her with the give and go. Pussy for a figure out. Baby, make a bigger goal. Let them go, digger goals. Manifest some shit that can't really grow. We get sold. Atypical, some say difficult. Like unveil for the prince, get rid of you. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling you. I'm into that. I'm into you. Oh, you got a friend? You can bring her too. I've been thinking about making this a bigger group. If she want the light, baby girl can get it too.
Cause I just wanna be surrounded by bitches. I'm talking thousands of bitches. I'm talking drowning them bitches, drowning them bitches. I'm talking thousands of bitches, thousands of bitches. Wanna be surrounded by bitches. I'm talking thousands of bitches. I'm talking drowning them bitches, thousands of bitches. I'm talking drowning them bitches, thousands of bitches.
All right. I'm gonna stop it right there. So we're gonna go around the room. I'm gonna start with the ladies first, then I'm gonna hit Mo, then I want your opinion, Urban America. And we basically gonna give it a thumbs up for a Twerk It or a thumbs down for a Merk It. Gonna kill it. Jessica, what you think?
I say twerk that thing.
You say
I
twerk
like
that
it.
thing?
Yeah.
Twerk that thing.
Yeah.
All right now. I'm gonna hold you to it because we're gonna be in the club one time and that's
And
gonna
I
come
got you.
on.
I'm gonna twerk that thing. I'm
all
gonna
right
bounce
now.
all that ass.
All
on
right
you. I
now.
got you.
All right now. Moby Mo with the Joker jokes. What you think? Twerk it or Merk
Twerk
It?
that thing till you can't twerk it no more.
Twerk that thing till you can't twerk it no
it
more.
no
Urban America,
more.
what you got over there, man? Twerk it or Merk It?
Work it until you murk it. Let's go.
Facts.
That's one.
So for all of y'all tuning in on the YouTube, on the Facebook, all the social media platforms, go in the comments. Let me know. Twerk it or Merk It. That song was called Surrounded by the good folks over there at PYP, man. So, what's on y'all mind? What y'all want to talk about? I feel like real good right now. You know what I'm saying? Season
Oh,
1,
of
episode
course.
1. What's on y'all mind, man? Let's just chop it up like we chop it up. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Rihanna
Facts.
and
Shout out to ASAP.
yeah,
ASAP.
ASAP.
Shout out.
Hold
to
up, no.
A$AP.
Shout out to Rihanna. Ain't no
Yeah,
shout
I
out
always like to put the
A$AP.
woman first. The
Okay,
queen
but why
come
y'all
first.
say shout out to
Yeah.
ASAP?
Hey man, much respect due to the man that shot up that club. You
Right,
understand me?
right.
Much respect due. Top
But-
shotter.
Top shotter.
Top
You is
shotter.
hell. Good day, sir.
Top shotter.
They had a Rihanna reveal party last night in Atlanta, but she wasn't there. They just had her on the flyer.
Right, I seen the flyer for that bad boy.
Atlanta's so
yeah.
ignorant for that.
But I'm serious. I'm like,
He's super ignorant.
they had a whole baby shower in Atlanta without the girl.
Right. What else we got trending, man? What y'all think about Kanye talking about Black Future Month instead of Black History Month?
And now what?
He said it's Black Future Month. He said I ain't rocking with Black History no more. He blacked out his profile. It's a Black Future Month.
Why can't we just
2022.
take month out and just make it a Black future year?
I mean, it's a lifestyle for me, Black History and Black
Right.
living.
Why
Black
we
future.
gotta be so extra? Damn. I don't know. I feel like that's a little much. Like, what's his point? What's his face about it? I'm sorry.
I don't know. I
think
kind of
so.
feel like he might be hinting towards like, okay, you know, whenever we talk about Black History or when
Okay.
You
The
understand
quote
what I'm
unquote,
saying?
I got it. All right.
so
Black
we ain't
Future
trying to
it
live
is.
in the past. We going to the future. You feel me?
Okay.
Cause you know, even if you go on Netflix and you know lift every black voice, it ain't number slave movies down there. You know what I'm
That
saying?
is
Kanye dressed like a slave though. So
He do.
Yeah, he do. All his clothes be real baggy.
Well, you know, that's how they got. down.
Kanye don't believe in
But what's
iron.
crazy is I seen a
I swear
post.
he don't.
I seen a post. They had actual slave clothing next to the stuff that Kanye is coming out with.
Cut it out.
And it was damn near identical.
What?
Like, I'm starting to think he did it on purpose, even all the way back to the whole slavery was a choice thing, because like y'all choosing to buy these slave shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Now that's a whole nother story because
That
I
just me
wasn't
thinking how I
necessarily
think.
against him when he said that.
Funny story, right?
What?
Funny story, real funny story. I roasted 2 Chainz when he was wearing some Yeezys. And I didn't know if they were Yeezys.
Oh man,
No,
you
these
roasted
two
2 Chainz
These-
for wearing
okay,
Yeezy.
okay.
Didn't know he had on
Look,
Yeezy.
look. So I ain't roasting. I ain't roasting like go in on them, but you know what I'm saying? Boom. I see the shoes on his feet, and they look crazy to me. I don't know
Like,
they-
what
They,
are
they still look
those?
crazy to me.
I never seen them. I
Facts.
was like, bro. I said, I don't know what them is, bro, but they got to be the most comfortable shoes on the planet because they don't look like nothing.
Most comfortable
That's
shoes ever.
That's what I said. So, you know what I'm saying? Boom. And that's when he told me, yeah, these, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, that cool. They
You're
still
telling
look
me
horrible.
they're the most
They still look
comfortable
horrible.
shoes in the world, looking like that. I don't care what comfortable they is. I'm not about to wear nothing that look like that.
I mean,
But
I
he
just
put
got
me
a
on game,
particular
though. He put me
style.
on
Like,
game.
I'm not even a fan of like how the Yeezys look as a shoe. Like, if I like the shoe, I'm gonna buy it. I don't care who rocking it, who not rocking it. But I'm just not a fan of how that looks. You
What
know
y'all
I'm
think
saying?
about the new rain boots that he got?
I'm
You plan
tired
on
of
going
all
out?
of
You
it.
plan on going out in the rain sometime soon?
I'm sick of all of
Can
it.
you stand the rain?
All right, you about to take it back to BML.
Oh, boy, he got that, man.
You can't stand the rain.
Pow, 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 pow. Why are we surprised by anything that Kanye does at this point? It's
Not
like it's
really.
all marketing. I don't even think he believes some of the stuff he got going on. He just knows what's gonna make
You
sense.
know what?
It's gonna make us talk about it. Cause don't none of it be consistent. It's just like, all right,
I agree with that.
Yeah,
I
like, it's just
literally
marketing.
think sometimes Kanye be sitting in the back room with whoever he make decisions with
uh-huh.
and be like, bro, we just gonna F around and find out. Let's just make the shoe look like this and see if they gonna buy it. And then when everybody buy it, it's just like win-win situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
I don't think he be serious about half the stuff he do. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think Kanye be talking like his chef and like his like chauffeur driver about
I mean,
ideas.
Kanye can't
like
be
he
talking
like he
to
never
nobody sometimes.
talk
bro.
to but he'll still take it that he talked to somebody. But he done talk to himself.
He consulted with the other half of that Gemini.
Right.
Right. That way he did.
Does that
Yay.
count?
I don't
Because
know.
I consult with myself. That's called a staff meeting.
I mean, big facts.
I'm just saying.
The realest one on the team got to go in on this with me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know, man. It seems like a lot of these big name celebrities and fashion and all this. It seems like they just kind of be winging it, bro. Like I never been really big into like fashion because all of it looks weird to me. Like I just recently seen like a fashion post with like shoulder pads all the way up to the top of your ears. You know what I'm saying? So like the forehead was just sticking out the shirt. I'm
So
like,
you look like the Scooby-Doo villain.
right?
When they take off the
Exactly,
mask.
and that's
Every time they take
so
off
when
the
they
mask.
snatch the mask off
Yeah,
on Scooby Doo,
the
you know,
head
the
be in the
head
collar.
always be sunk in. So the shirts is designed like it's certain fashion I just can't get with. You know what I'm saying? But I might be stifling myself because I still dress like we taking over for the 99 2000.
You do, but I like that though. I don't know, but you know, in our age demographics, that's still cool.
Right. I'm finna be the coolest unk you got with all the tracksuits. You
Come
know what I'm
on,
saying? But yeah, I don't know. It's just a new age fashion, man. How you feel about it, Mo? You like the tight clothes with the big guns?
I just get everything fitted for me. I don't like tight. I ain't gonna say tight. I just like for it to fit. Almost like if you went to go get a tux,
Right.
and it's fitted for you.
Right.
I like everything to fit.
Because you're still a young man.
Yeah.
Wait till that
But
age.
don't
catch up
super
with you.
tight.
When
Don't
your belly start hanging over the jeans, but it's time to get some bigger jeans.
leave that JJ fish alone.
With the extra crack on it.
Right.
What you finna say down there, Urban America? I see you look like you got one loaded in the chamber ready to fire off.
I mean, I thought, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know me, like when it comes to fashion, like I don't really.
I mean, you the most fashion forward
I
friend
don't
I
live
got.
in no box. You know what I'm saying?
You
So-
don't
Really,
care.
he is.
So I'm listening to y'all old folks sitting here like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about all that, but I mean, I just feel like sometimes it's just about pushing the envelope, like, you know what I'm saying? Like every generation has its own fashion because you look at what's out there and you want to do something different. At some point, you get tired of what's being done.
Facts.
And after it recycles so much over and over, it's like, all right, what else is there? Like,
Now, that's the only reason I can really like get down with the fashion world because there's always somebody trying to like set a trend, do something that's not already being done, and from that aspect of it, I rock with it. But it's just some of these trends that folks is buying into. I'm like, boy, who sold you that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I be want to ask some of these women. Who sold you that body?
Right.
Who sold you that
Who
body?
sold you that waist trainer, girl?
See that BBL. Some BBLs don't go for everybody.
But is you gonna still hit?
Oh, depending on what
I
you
just
got.
want to know though. I'm just saying, 'cause a lot of men be talking all that junk
Hey,
about our
fuck.
bodies, but y'all don't say nothing. Let
Let me
us know
just
for real, for real.
Let me just gonna be honest. I got bougie
I'm gonna
dick,
hit.
so you don't
He
see what
say
the
he
fuck
bougie.
going on.
He bougie.
Yeah, this dick don't go in everybody. So,
All right,
yeah,
all right.
fuck,
Got
yeah,
membership card wood.
yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with
All
having
right,
sex.
This shit valuable.
Okay, AARP then.
You already know.
All right.
Shout out to having values. Shout out to my dog J Fat tapping in and said, them ain't no rain boots, them all weather, any weather Bridgestone tire boots. You know what I'm saying?
No lies.
J Fat stupid.
Shout out to J Fat, man. Hey man, I hope you over there cooking up something good, but I'm be back on the east side later on today, bro. I'm pull up on you, man. So J Fat, make sure you got that plate ready for your boy. I know you be in that kitchen, man.
Hold on, he cook.
You know J Fat cook, man. Everybody that know J Fat know J Fat.
Oh, well, hey, J Fat, how you doing? My name is Jessica, and I'm single, and I'm 31. My bad, AK, but you know, I like to eat, baby, so call me, you know.
All right.
Mhm.
We finna turn that into shoot your shot. We gonna have
Shoot it.
once a show. We gonna let somebody
Shoot
their
it or
shot,
boot
bro.
it.
You know, shoot it or
Or
boot
boot
it.
you 31 and you single. What wrong with you?
Ooh, she might be crazy. She might be crazy.
And I don't got no kids.
Ooh, shoot the club up.
Yeah.
Shoot the
I
club
know
up.
you-
Ain't
I
nobody
am
want to shoot the
selective.
club up.
I am so what?
In
I'm-
all the
I'm
20s?
selective. I am selective.
Tell us about your crazy. Tell us
Oh yeah, I'm all the way thrown off. I'm a Pisces. I'm crazy. Don't do that.
Oh man, my daughter a
Oh,
Pisces.
yeah.
So you telling me
That's
she
why
gonna be
you're
crazy
single.
too?
Yeah.
That's why you're single.
Uh-huh.
Because you like to be independent.
I'm very much so independent.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, you ain't gonna need no man.
But
Pisces don't really need
We
men.
was talking
Yeah.
about at the
Yeah.
beginning of the show. We was talking about chicks having their own bags, and Jessica's definitely one of them chicks that got her own bag.
But that
Amen,
still
amen.
ain't gonna work if you trying to have like Pisces got to be by themselves.
I
Wait a
believe
minute,
that.
we
They
don't
have to
really
be
want
by
to be by
themselves.
ourselves.
They really want to be by themselves.
No, we don't. You just gotta
Because
come
if-
with
if-
something.
no.
You
You wanna-
just gotta come with something,
Nah.
big baby.
You want to be alone with somebody.
Even if we come with something, y'all don't like to ask for help.
break it down.
Pisces don't like that. Like, and then they gonna get on you like about not being proactive.
Right.
You don't want shit. You got everything.
No, wait a minute. It's not that
Everything.
we don't want nothing, but if you my man, I need for you to already know what I want. Don't be, because a lot
But
of
they
men
don't.
be
They don't
real.
do. They don't.
Wait, hold on, hold on, hold on,
Oh,
hold on,
I
hold
like
on,
this.
hold on, hold on.
Come on,
She
it's
said,
been a
if you
whole
my
other-
man, you gotta know what I want.
Yeah.
And
Did
if
you
we
vocalize?
do,
Are you vocalizing
It-
these things?
it's not
Are
vice
you
versa.
vocalizing these things?
Yeah,
Are you
you know I'm a vocal person. I don't give no man. I
They
don't
do
give
not communicate either.
right?
Okay, you may be right because sometimes I communicate in my head, but I think that you heard me, but I still expect you to still hear me.
That's what
Female stuff.
Pisces automatically expect for you just to do,
That's true.
and we don't be knowing.
That's true. Figure it out.
What?
And you
That's
can't
why
leave.
we gotta
And you
not.
can't leave because if you leave us, we think you quitting and we'll never trust you again.
my
Ah, very much so true. Shout out to all my Pisces.
Shout out to the
my
Pisces.
God. I done
Alright,
dealt
so we
with a
go,
few of them. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Y'all the worst.
Came with it just then, but
Yeah,
she was like, wait a minute.
Y'all the worst. I don't know why I bump into all Pisces.
Let me tell y'all about me. That
Yeah,
what that
y'all
was.
good, but oh my God. Y'all don't need nothing but y'all.
Nothing but yourself.
Nothing but themselves.
All right, so that was we just kicking it right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad y'all was here for the twerk of the market though, because I was hoping y'all was gonna be on time for the twerk of the market. That's the best part of the show. So I'm glad y'all was able to be in on that, man.
Yes.
So we finna take another one song break real quick, just to vibe out, play out some more independent music, man. This right here is called Sneakerhead by my dog Sharia J. Make sure y'all tune in to the morning show at Taste of Fame.
Used to want a Gucci shoe, but nowadays I'm just a sneakerhead. Couldn't wait to cop a Jimmy Choo. But nowadays I'm just a sneakerhead. Two pairs of the same like a sneakerhead. Every one of them insane, I'm a sneakerhead. New hoops in the chain, I'm a sneakerhead. Got kicks on the brain, sneakerhead.
Whatever color, whatever seller, I got it. Adidas with the wings when I wanna go Jeremy Scott. A 54, 11, and 7 to get it started. Got so many kicks in here. You think
Shout out to
chicks like me do
Sharia
karate.
J.
Chicks like me do karate. If you step on my Hirachi, I treat them like Bugatti. So why would you even try me? And when I'm in LeBron, tell them chicks to hold on. Cause my swerve like the fawns, rapping jers on my arm. Two different color kicks like the Valley do. How about the whip and take a pick up in Malibu? And I could barely even pick from the arsenal. I could get with that or get with this, man, it's optional. Got hella boxes, my shoe collection colossus. The way I do my thing make y'all wanna pull up some notches. I switch up every day like I'm switching up my door knockers. I'm hitting up the foot lockers and picking out all the hotties.
I used to want a Gucci shoe, yeah, but nowadays I'm just a sneakerhead. I couldn't wait to cop a Jimmy Choo, yeah, but nowadays I'm just a sneakerhead. Two pairs of the same like a sneakerhead. Every one of them insane, I'm a sneakerhead. New hoops in the chain, I'm a sneakerhead. Got kicks on the brain.
Yo, I'm a sneakerhead, yep, I'm a sneakerhead. What's a Marty McFly to a sneakerhead? What's a low top 5 to a sneakerhead? No one when she walk by, that's a sneakerhead. Got the foam or chrome 95 Air Max or black Basquiat's on the pump too. Holla at my dealer, tell him come through. Go gorilla on the grapes too, warm food. BHM, I only rock them in February. Oversized jeans and a Banji hoodie is necessary. I mean mandatory, I mean dead up. If you ain't got the 13s, get your breads up. I rock the sneakers with the tags on them, with the flags on them. Bought them just to brag on them. I rock Giuseppe with the fringe, got the new ones flying in. So then I'm in the Tim.
Used to want a Gucci shoe, but nowadays I'm just a sneakerhead. I couldn't wait to cop a Jimmy Choo. Yeah, but nowadays I'm just a sneakerhead. Two pairs of the same like a sneakerhead. Every one of them insane, I'm a sneakerhead. New hoops in the chain, I'm a sneakerhead. Got kicks on the brain, I'm a sneakerhead.
Got kicks on the brain like a sneakerhead. Kicks on the brain like a sneakerhead. Got kicks on the brain like a sneakerhead. I'm a sneakerhead, yep, I'm a sneakerhead. I got kicks on the brain like a sneakerhead. Kicks on the brain like a sneakerhead. Head clicks on the brain like a sneakerhead. No one when she walk by, that's a sneakerhead. Used to want to give me shoes. And nowadays I'm just a sneakerhead. I couldn't wait to cop a Jimmy Choo. Yeah, but nowadays I'm just a sneakerhead. Two pairs of the same like a sneakerhead. Every one of them insane, I'm a sneakerhead. New hoops in the chain, I'm a sneakerhead. I got kicks on the brain like a sneakerhead.
We don't play.
Shout out to Sharia J. If you don't know who Sharia J is, I'm gonna need you to get your Google on. I'm gonna need you to really get online and do some research. It goes all the way back to my point at the beginning of the show. When it comes to networking, never underestimate the people you are in a room with. Whew, my goodness, Sharia J, Sneakerhead. I love that record. Moby Moat with the Joker jokes, man. What you got going on over there, man? What you working on? What can we look forward to?
The
from
album dropping spring.
Wait a minute. Can you say that one more time?
My album is dropping this spring. Get ready for it. It's gonna have the summer. It's gonna have the A on it. Well, let me just say, first it's gonna start off with my peers, the comedians. I know the comedians gonna love it. Then it's gonna trickle down to all the rap artists that I know, and it's just gonna blow up from there. Like I'm so ready to drop my album spring, man. That's gonna be the first quarter of my first project this year because I got my comedy album coming this year.
Oh, for real, for real.
Dropping my first
so we
comedy
major,
album.
major.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Things
with
is being dropped this year.
I'm with it. So how many songs you think about putting on the album?
Between probably I'm still debating right now, but between like 5 and 8.
I'm just gonna say,
5 and
bro,
8.
because I done heard at least 30 songs from it. That's just me, cause we get down how we get down.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I
right.
done heard about a solid 30 records that I would rate A+. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I already know no matter what you decide to put on that album, that thing gonna be slamming. So what's up with the comedy album? How you doing that? You know what I'm saying? When you think about dropping that?
Around my birthday.
Around your B-day.
Around my birthday.
All right. Ain't nothing
Doing
wrong
all
with that.
these shows, 45-minute sets.
You gonna have your nice
every
little
night
album.
around these tours.
Facts.
Well, you already got the hour.
Right.
Sometimes it's about structuring it. You see what I'm saying?
Facts,
like for
facts.
your special, you got to know what you want to talk about. Because I got so many jokes, some of them unemployed.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. I done seen you a few times in person, bro. And that Mr. Walton.
Oh God,
Hey, man,
my stepdaddy.
Hey, Mr.
Oh, my
Walton.
God.
Hey, Urban America. Mr. Walton, that's a stepdaddy, man. That's a stepdaddy that always sending you out somewhere so he can get with your mama. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Mr. Walton be done sent you to the top of Stone Mountain to grab something for him real quick.
Look,
By the
hey,
time you
run
get
up-
back,
run up-
mama
run
be
up the
asleep.
mountain and go get me a pack of cigarettes.
Right, run to the store real quick. And,
Mr. Walton went to go. Mr. Walton told me to go get Stone Mountain one day. He said, "Go get Stone Mountain and bring it back."
Bring Stone Mountain back to the house. Yeah, so shout out to Mr. Walton, man. I love that joke, man. I actually love the energy that you bring when you do your stand-up, bro.
Appreciate
like
that.
I've gone into a room that was completely dead. I'm like, bro, I don't know how my boy gonna do tonight, but it seemed like these folks ain't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like they not feeling it tonight. Then my dog get on stage, and then you would think it's 1,000 people in there, bro. They get the hooping and hollering, then you
Like
do your
church.
right, especially when you do the Rick James, bro.
Come on now.
But I love every time you do the Rick James, bro, because it just bring the whole, like, you know how to command the attention, you know how to command the crowd. You really got good showmanship. I feel like when I first started performing, my mentor told me you got to perform for the blind man and you got to perform for the deaf man.
Right.
And I definitely think, like, when I see you perform, like, you're a physical comedian. Like, your whole body is in the joke. It ain't just what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
correct.
I really
appreciate
admire that, bro.
Shot. I appreciate that, Sip.
I got a
Appreciate
question. I got a question. For Mo.
What's happening?
Come on with it.
Dealing with hecklers in comedy, right? That's a major thing. Like you deal with hecklers. That's something that you deal with frequently coming up.
I don't
People
really
know you.
deal with hecklers, thank God. I don't know if it's my material or I don't know if it's my energy on stage that people be afraid of to talk out loud. But I don't hardly get hecklers like that. Like when I look into the crowd, I feel people is like laughing on love and the type of things I be talking about on stage. Like when I get the mic, oh, we gonna laugh tonight. Oh yeah, I see some aunties, some brothers. So when I start saying that in my first minute, 2 minutes on stage, but I'm making them crack up, I'm making the room into like a family reunion.
Facts.
I'm not coming on stage talking about all these bitches are out, because you can come on stage and it can be funny, but that's the energy you put out.
Read the room.
You know what
can
I'm saying?
divide people or you can unite people with your.
I like to unite people. I like to bring us together. You see
That's
what
why
I'm
you're
saying?
on Collective Development.
Right.
You know what I'm
Collective.
saying? You see how I just did that? You see how I did that?
Oh shit. We got to keep
Shout
the
out.
branding going. See, a lot of people don't even know how to keep your brand going, man. You
Facts.
got to know how to keep sticking it in there.
Facts. That's
For
what she
real.
said.
Real shit.
Shout out to DJ Bubbles checking in the live chats, man. Hey, Bubbles, I respect everything y'all got going on with that Taste of Fame morning show, man. I appreciate you just even tuning in to your boy. But if y'all don't know, I'm going to get y'all real familiar with DJ Bubbles, man. She like a movie set DJ. You understand me? I ain't even know it was like a different caliber, you know what I'm saying, from the club, the lounges, but she DJ movie sets, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yeah, so
Nice.
one of my favorite movies I didn't realize Bubbles was in, but Superfly, the house party scene, the DJ that was playing the music at the party was DJ Bubbles.
Okay.
So shout out to DJ Bubbles. Shout out to the Taste of
That's
Fame on the
big.
show. Shout out to my dog Famous if you out there tuned in, man. It's the collective is growing.
Yes,
It's growing.
it is.
It's growing. I've been meeting a lot of dope people down here, B100. It's a family environment, so they really been welcoming me in like nephew. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, cause when you come into this type of environment, you're dealing with a lot of celebrity status people. It's like, so it's 50-50. They might be cool with you. They might just hit you out to the left. But everybody from Deb on down has been A1 in my book, man. They welcomed me in with open arms. Got me on this engineering, producing more shows than just my own show. They using the beats. Then they went ahead and put me on the show. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to the B100 family. Shout out to DJ Bubbles.
Hey, that's a reflection of self though, as well. You know what I'm saying?
You been getting prepared for this though.
Absolutely.
Facts. I seen you at the house doing the same exact thing right now that you was at the house.
Facts.
Now look at God.
Hey, look at
You're in
God.
Memphis.
Sometimes I be telling people don't take for granted your little opportunities or just the little things that you do.
Right. I was chopping it up with Grace right before the show. And she was like, do you remember like 3 months ago you was sitting on the couch like, bah, what I'm finna do? You know what I'm saying? Now here we are. We right here with you.
Literally, you used to wake up in the morning and have your morning track list ready. You used
Come
to
on, man.
go live. Yeah.
All of that.
You had your whole radio a long time ago.
Right. And you know what's crazy? Somebody asked me the other day, like, if money wasn't a thing, like if money wasn't an issue, like if you was straight, what would you do with your time every day? And my real legit answer was exactly what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I'd be doing skits and telling jokes.
Come on, man.
That's it.
I'd be on the radio playing you the music you ain't never heard before, bro.
That'll
Every
take so
single
many.
day, bro.
That'll take so many problems off me.
Come on, man.
I'd be doing stuff on love. Every day it'll just
On
be
the
love. I'm not chasing no money no more. Everything just on love.
Facts.
So I'm everywhere.
But I realize people cling to the energy that you bring.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of times your interaction with people is going to be just a reflection of the energy that they feel like they're getting from you. And so ever since I've been walking in love, light, positivity, I ain't been getting nothing back but love, light, positivity. You know what I'm saying? And even if, I think people misconstrue peacefulness as if there aren't no adversities in peacefulness. Sometimes you're going to have to fight to protect your peace. Sometimes you're going to have to go to all-out war to protect your peace. But the object of the game is to protect and maintain peace at all times. So I just felt the need to say that. My ancestors was on my back telling me to spread the word of love and positivity, man. So I really just, I'm taking it all in right now, man.
And what you just said actually ties back into what we were saying earlier as far as like these artists get out here and they think they selling music, or the up and coming comedians think they selling jokes.
Right.
Really you selling yourself
Right.
and a brand. Right?
Right.
So the only way to sell yourself and a brand is to understand who you are, have that confidence.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And put yourself out there in a way, like you said, to where people gonna recognize what you bring to the table.
So I was talking to one of my partners from New York, New York old school cat DJ. You know what I'm saying? DJ SK1.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Shout out to SK1.
So I was talking to SK1, and I was telling them, like, as much as everything is digital these days, like a lot of these artists is taking shortcuts. They buy in the followers, they buy in the comments, they buy in the streams. You know what I'm saying? But even if you able to flex your way all the way into a position, it's always gonna boil back down to the basics, knowing how to work a room, because you're trying to get into a room that's gonna change your life. But once you get into that room, you still got to know how to work that room. You still got to know how to sell yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to have 100% unwavering faith in yourself. And a lot of times it's hard to maintain that when you're talking about independence, because everything coming out your pocket.
Right.
Everything coming off of your blood, your sweat, your tears. And it's easy to take it personal if somebody misconstrues your effort and try and, throw shade on it. You know what I'm saying? But to all the artists that's out there listening, all the creatives that's out there listening, you just got to do your thing the way you do your thing. You got to trust your process. You can't trust the process. You got to trust your process, because you ain't built to shine like everybody else is built to shine. You know what I'm saying? We all built to shine individually and differently. And so that also tied back into what we were saying earlier about the men and the women relationships being about balance and not equality. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't built to be equal, but we were built to be balanced. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in the back of your mind. We're going to take a quick little 3-song break, and then we'll be right back. Right here on B100.
Hold up, look, that's my partner, my amigo. Mi casa, su casa, I plug you in with my people. Namaste, nigga. Underlay, nigga. I put you on today, nigga. Hustle with no delay, nigga. Partner, my amigo. Mi casa, su casa, I plug you in with my people. Namaste, nigga. Underlay, nigga. I put you on today, nigga. Hustle with no delay. Open doors with my niggas. Vacuum flows with my niggas. And every now and again, I might just have to show for my niggas. If I love you, I love you. I won't put nothing above you. I put the word at your feet, long as I feel I can trust you. Shit, from time after time, niggas just don't keep it steady. If consistency is key, how the fuck you quitting already? I never asked you for shit. You came at me like you ready, then decide to double back, but seem to me like you scary. Nah, I ain't judging my niggas, I'm just tough loving my niggas. Swear to God, I beat your ass if you fuck with my niggas. Tryna see what's up with my niggas. Ain't no rushing my niggas, cause we wouldn't be doing business if you wasn't my niggas. I just be hustling. Nigga, trusting the process, getting used to the feeling. Remember days with a lot less. I was good when you showed up, I'll be the same if you leave. I'm the bosses of bosses, Hefe Patron if you please. That's my partner, my amigo. Mi casa, su casa, I plug you in with my people. Namaste, nigga. Underlay, nigga. I put you on today, nigga. Hustle with no delay, nigga. Partner, my amigo. Mi casa, su casa, I plug you in with my people. Namaste, nigga. Underlay, nigga. I put you on today, nigga. Hustle with no delay. Breaking bread in the windows, we do the same at the Waffle House. You got bud and I got bud, we both got good, we can swap it out. Some niggas resent me because they cannot control me. Better act like you know me, or get prepared for the old me. What's up, my partner, my homie? High key, I'm low key on drama. Gotta mischief the bitches, ex-wives, and most baby mamas. But if we homies, she say, won't never look, never gander. Made the mistake once before, I barely lived through the slander. My reputation precedes me, I'm known to fuck on your bitch. But that was before my maturation, now I'm known to get rich. Nigga, my money's your money if we get money together. But if you fuck up my bag, get pistol whipped with Berettas. Cause I ain't never been selfish, included in my endeavors. And if I peep that you reckless, then your inclusion will lesser. Professor X, what they call me, I can see in your brain. And we was never really friends, nigga, you wanted the fame. That's my partner, my amigo. Mi casa, su casa, I plug you in with my people. Namaste, nigga. Underlay, nigga. I put you on today, nigga. Hustle with no delay, nigga.
Yes, sir.
My amigo.
Migo.
Casa, su casa, I plug you in with my people. Namaste, nigga.
Underlay.
I put you on today, nigga.
Hustle with no delay. That right there was a record called Migo by Ace King, produced by Ace King as well. So, Mo with the jokes, man. It's about that time, man. Anything else you want to say to the good old folk before we get on up out of here, man?
Once you stop trying, you're lost.
Big
if
facts.
you keep going, you're winning. If you start anything, you're winning. As soon as you stop, you have failed. And that's just what I want to tell the people, man. Just keep trying. When you're trying, you're winning. When you bump into any negative situation, a situation that ain't quite go your way, it's a lesson.
Big
It's
facts.
never a loss. So keep trying and just know you're winning.
All right. Urban America, I see you over there, man. Anything you want to say to the people before we get up out of
I
here?
had to get my mic together. I think I'm gonna fill on my head, but y'all know I'm way too cool for that.
Hey.
Look, no, I just want to say, man, shouts out to everybody who tuned in. You know what I'm saying? We here for y'all. The collective development thing is here to stay. You know what I'm saying? So just keep tuning in, keep supporting my boy Chakra B100 Radio, and we're gonna keep dropping these jewels for y'all and making sure y'all get what y'all need from this show. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
Nothing but love.
I also want to shout out to everybody that commented today, man. For the most part, for the folks I know, definitely want to shout out Sheraya J, my dog Cash, my dog Fats, DJ Bubbles. There's a top of my friends list. Y'all on my close friends. I just created a close friends on IG, so everybody I just named is inside of my close friends as well as y'all. So this is the Collective Development. I always want to ask all of my guests one question: what are you listening to right now in the whip? What you bumping right now? I just be wanting to know. You can name anything because you really put me on that Nas. I ain't saying that's what you bumping, but
I've been listening to Lil Baby first albums. I've been needing to get back in the mode in my life, and like I say, I started to back these skits, but Lil Baby just talked to me in a certain way.
Big facts.
That I need to just be motivated, and I've been listening to Baby.
Urban America, what you been listening to, man?
I've been listening to a lot of vibes because I'm lonely. You know what I'm saying?
Ladies, check in.
I've been single almost 2 years now, so
ladies,
it's about
check
that
in.
time. So I've been on like the, you know what I'm saying, the Summer Walker and the Lucky Day and
her,
Janae Aiko, her, Normani, Victoria Monet. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibes that I'm on right now.
Anytime I not to interrupt you, anytime I hear a woman listening to her, I'll be like, you know what?
She hurt.
No, her is not hurt.
That's Summer.
No, her is trying to build you. Her know what she wants. Summer Walker, if you listen to Summer Walker or Jasmine Sullivan, you hurt. And you probably in whole ways, you probably a little hoe out here. Especially hotels. That's what Jasmine Sullivan at hotels. Yeah, so I know you hoe and you tell her.
All right, so we got Lil Baby and the Lonely Mix.
The Lonely
Man,
Mix.
What is on the Lonely Mix?
Just in case y'all interested, man, right now I am riding to nothing but the Collective and PYP.
Got to know that.
That's all I listen to.
But what song? I got a question for your ass.
What's
you
up?
Put us on blast. Well, yeah. What songs you been? What's your top 5 songs you always listen to all the time?
Top 5 songs I always listen to.
You got them in rotation, or even if it pop up, you be like, I'm about to go to it right now.
All right, I ain't gonna flex. Selly Sale is going down tonight. Okay. Tribe Called Quest. What's the name of the Nigga. I put the nigga in the front for the ones that front.
Yeah.
I listen to that. I listen to a lot of Ace King. I ain't gonna lie. So
shout out to J.R. Ewing.
Shout out to J.R. Ewing as well.
Yeah.
So a lot of that's why I say PYP and the Collective, man. That's all I really be bumping, man. But honestly, "Woo for the Children" by Nas. Ever since you played that record for me that night in the whip, I've been bumping it pretty much every day. You know what I'm saying? Woo for the kids.
For sure.
But Moby Mope with the Jokey Jokes, I want to thank you for coming out, man.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you.
Let us know where we can find you at, man.
Mope Williams, MOPE, Mope Williams Official. Mope Williams Official on Instagram. Mope Williams on Facebook. Mope Williams on YouTube. Mope Williams, MOPE. Mope Williams, man. I appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I love it, man. Thank you, B100.
We love you
Thank
back.
you, Silk, man. Always, man. King.
Already.
Appreciate you, bro.
Urban America, where can we find you at, bro?
In your baby mama bedroom.
All right. Do they got an IG tag along with it?
Well, we can't talk about that. But you know what I'm saying? For everybody else, though, hit me up on the Hustler Kid, DA Hustler Kid on Instagram, and you can find everything else from there. Or you can type in Urban America on YouTube and see what I got going on there.
And once again, I want to shout out everybody that's messing with the Collective. I want to shout out the Renegade studio manager over there, Stankonia Studios. I appreciate you for keeping me flooded with these new big boy records. It's an honor to continue to break them records for you. And same time, next Wednesday, 2 to 4, Collective Development. If you're looking to get just a jewel in the middle of the day, holla at your guala, man. Right here on B100. It's your boy, Silk the Shopper.
Money on the line, keep the phone jumping. Throw a Hail Mary, catch a play, run the score, up the pace, and try and move it state to state. We call it road running.
You know what it is, yeah.
B100.
B100, where indies live.
In the mix with DJ Bubbles. B100.
She a bad mom. She a girl from the hood, but she made it to the burbs. And she did it by herself. Lil' mama be putting in work. She ain't never gotta worry about it. Providing for her. And she don't wait lines wait for her. When she go to the club bounce, they open it right up. Other bitches be hating, but she know that she fine, so she don't give a fuck. She ain't gotta ever spend to get in the whip, they know what's up. Popping bottles to rock, popping bottles on the road, all the good stuff.
In the mix with DJ Bubbles.
Drink for you lame, do me up. When she
Blowing
dance in
your
the
mind
mansion,
with
she
DJ Bubbles.
can't see her. All the go hate, they can go ahead and hate for the bitch can't be her. They can go get mad, get real bad. Never ever have with a bad chick ass. She bad, she bad, she a bad mom. She bad, she bad, she bad. She a bad mom. She a girl from the hood, but she made it to the first. And she dated by herself. Little mama be putting in work. She ain't never gotta worry about it. Provide for her. And she don't wait lines wait for her. When she go to the club, bounce, they open it right up. Other be hating, but she know that she fine, so she don't give a fuck. She ain't gotta ever spend to get in the they know what's up. Popping bottles to ride, popping bottles on the road. All the good stuff. It'll take more than a drink for you lame to meet her. When she dance in the mirror, she know she a bad girl. Niggas can't see her. All the go ahead, they can go ahead and hate for the can't be her. They can go get mad, get real bad. They'll never ever have with a bad chick ass. She bad, she bad, she bad, she bad, my boo. She bad, she bad, she bad. She a bad mom. She a girl from the hood, but she made it to the first. And she did it by herself. Little mama be putting in work. She ain't never gotta worry about it. Provide for her. And she don't wait lines wait for her.
I know shout it gon' ride, that's my backbone. When she down, I charge her up like a cell phone. Hold on, she ain't really down with the chit chat. And I ain't gotta stick to the format, cause I'ma break it down like a Kit Kat. She don't play no games, that's a bad look. You can't get off the bench, she gon' pass, no assist. She bad, she bad. She love when a young nigga talk like that. I see them heels making arch like that, and I know the reason why they parch like that.
Cause she bad, she bad, she bad, she bad, mom. She bad, she bad, she bad, she a bad mom. She a girl from the hood, but she made it to the first. And she did it by herself. Little mama be putting in work. She ain't never gotta worry about it. Provide for her, and she don't wait lines wait for her.
B100.
B100, where indies live.
In the mix with DJ Bubbles.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Danny Vita, and I'm here kicking it with the weekend party with the party girls on B100. Okay? Just a party. Okay? All right?
B100.
Coming out, some gritty. It's a ditty bitty on my money tip. Up, yeah, they sitting pretty. Wanna comb through the money, look like P. Diddy. You gotta go if you telling me no. I don't do the clingy, so don't get too close. I need you to chill, don't be doing the most. Be like a Mario, move like a ghost. Today I'm going outside. They said that they loving my vibe. They loving the way that I move. They loving the way that I slide. I keep a little on the side. You know that I keep a supply. Can't with no who can't do the basics. Get off my line, I be talking the same shit. Some people fake on me. That's why I stay low key. Protect myself, keep the K on me. Money talking, I say nothing. I be in the streets like Sesame. Silent, keep it G. I'm the empress, I'm the queen. Don't you play with me, play with me, play with me. Huh? Please don't play with me, play with me, play with me. Don't play with me, I'm the empress, I'm the queen. Please don't play with me, play with me, play with me. Don't play with me. I'm feeling like you should need love and affection, but never begging for this attention. You're too good for this erection. Warning you now, I'm a viewer's discretion. I find my t- like I'm Mariana. Need a foreign whip and some new design. Got a bad Betty, keep the hair ready. From the in between, keep the tongue steady. He said he died for the wop. Long as I'm staying on top, texting me begging to eat out the box while I'm stretching and pulling them locks. I ain't gonna sit here and put on the front. It is my pussy, I do what I want. Play with it till he hard and eat. I said it's too big, but I still didn't run. You have now entered the Empress with me. Do not touch if your hands are not clean. For a weekend that was on freaky beat. Me out while I'm laying there sleep. You don't deserve any more of this piece. Please raise your hand when you ready to speak. You worry about you and I worry about me. I got the Glock and yeah, I got the key. Turn nothing into something. Smoking on and cruffing. Coughing, need to roll Robitussin. Some of you niggas too soft.
Yeah, y'all sweeter than some muffins. Cut it out with all the tough shit. I am the one in no discussion. Yeah, doing fake on me. That's why I stay low key. Protect myself, keep the K on me. Money talking, I say nothing. I be in the streets like Sesame. Moving silent, keep it G. I'm the empress, I'm the queen. Don't you play with me, play with me, play with me. Huh? Please don't play with me, play with me, play with me. Don't play with me. I'm the empress, I'm the queen. Please don't play with me, play with me, play with me.
One last thing before we go, man. Make sure you tune in to A Taste of Fame every morning, Monday through Friday, 7 to 11. Then catch the fifth quarter right after that. On Wednesdays, you can tune in to Collective Development from 2 to 4. Tuesdays, we got The Incredibles. We got the Weekend Party. Man, we got so much lined up for you here at B100. Make sure you stay tuned in.
Tune into the Weekend Party with Butter. Whoa.
B100. In the mix with DJ Bubba.
Gang, I'm